Let me go across. We have Ashok Atluri joining us, Chairman Managing Director at Zentech, and at a time when it's a critical juncture for the company where they get a license to manufacture ammunition. What does this mean, Mr. Atluri? Very good morning. Give us a sense.
Yeah, so I think we have been always at the forefront of doing R&D for anti-drone systems and anti-drone technology. And we know that we have been very successful in our ability to deliver and defend the country with those systems. So one of the critical component when we started, it was all soft kill, but now after the Israel-Iran war, we see that there is a lot of hardware being used. These drones are autonomous. They can't be stopped with just software jamming, and hardware is very, very important. We actually need weapon systems to destroy them. So this is absolutely in that direction, that we need to provide systems that can defend the country. And this 12.7, 20, 23, and for 30 all the weapon systems are actually weapon platforms that have been used in the war. And even in the recent war, some of these platforms have been used to neutralize incoming drones. So this is one thing. But what we have discovered is, in addition to anti-drone systems, these weapon platforms can be used independently on naval crafts, on helicopters, on various land systems. So I think the potential for these systems is very, very large.
Interesting. But Ashok, tell me, does the manufacturing of these cannons require significant capex? And how is it that you're planning to fund it?
So we don't. What we have done is, there are a lot of critical components in that. What we have done forever is, whenever there is a hardware requirement for simulator, there is a lot of hardware requirement anti-drone systems. What we try to do is, we try to do all the critical work in-house, but we outsource the bulk of the work outside, because there is a lot of spare capacity in India to manufacture, in India and especially in Hyderabad to manufacture. So we outsource the manufacturing, and we do the critical components in-house. And finally, the integration is also done in-house. So the capex will not be very large, so we don't need to raise any money or anything for that. It can be it will be completely handled by the internal accruals. But again, just to keep the capex low, we try to outsource and actually have in the process of identifying partners with whom we'll be doing the manufacturing.
Ashok, hi, morning. I remember meeting you a few months back, and you were showcasing prototype for the land systems which was there. Where are we on that? And because of the arms manufacturing license now, it makes it easy for you to pitch this prototype to all the defense forces as well. So if you can give us an idea of the kind of order that you can get from the defense forces for this vertical actually.
So the market size, we are estimating is a couple of $1 billion at least, and we think that the Indian Army would be asking for this weapons to be integrated. And as we know, that L-70 was effectively used to destroy some of the incoming drones, and L-70 was integrated by us some time back into the anti-drone system. So so we think that these kind of Zu-23, the other weapon systems, these will also be integrated by the forces. And what we are seeing is, some of the calibers have actually been used in the Israel-Iran war, and there will be and their effectiveness has been proven. So there's going to be a lot of demand for these systems there. So yeah. To your question, we think that the products will be launched in the FY27 and 28. And as we launch, we are, based on our interaction with both the domestic and international market, we see there's a lot of demand for this.
Do you see the RFPs getting launched in the next financial year or the FY27 for these kind of instruments, or weapons?
Yeah, we do expect these. There are a lot of RFPs in this area asking for integration with these weapons, as well as independent platform requirement.
And what does this do to your guidance, Mr. Atluri? You had a top line guidance to achieve a top line of around 4,000 crore over the next couple of years. Does this only help you increase the guidance, or is this part of the guidance that you've given?
No, we still stick to the 4,000 crore guideline for the next 2 years. And if there is any revision, we'll definitely be announcing to the shareholders in some time.
Okay, Mr. Atluri, great speaking with you. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.